What's going on, Stim Junkies? Hi, Stim Ace here, and I hope you guys all had an incredible week. We're about to enter the weekend, and there is no better way to enter the weekend than with a brand new review from Hi Stim Ace. And today, I'm going to be reviewing a brand new category of product from our good friends at Apollon Nutrition. You may have heard Apollon Nutrition, the name somewhere, maybe here on the channel. I may have reviewed one or two things from Apollon Nutrition in the past, but all kidding aside, you guys know that I stock a lot of my personal supplements and pre-workouts and proteins from Apollon Nutrition. And this one here is actually their newest addition to the protein family. I've reviewed my share of Formula X, I've reviewed my share of Isoblast, but this one here, boys, is a brand new category of protein. The two tubs I'm holding here in my hand are the all-new protein concentrate from Apollon Nutrition named No Whey Out. You gotta love the puns, especially in 2025. So let's not waste any more time. Let's roll that freaking intro, and when we get back, we are gonna break down and taste both of these proteins here from Apollon Nutrition. All right, guys, so hell has officially frozen over and Apollon Nutrition released a protein concentrate. But you guys know that when it comes to Apollon Nutrition, disclosure is number one. They are very, very transparent. And even though that owner, Robic, always craps on a lot of these companies for throwing in a whole bunch of extra filler in their concentrates, you know that Apollon Nutrition is going to be open and transparent and do it right. With that being said, the tub that we have here is the white chocolate almond coconut. Just the name alone of this flavor got me so freaking excited. Who is bringing you white chocolate almond coconut? That's freaking insane. But you guys look at the tub here. It's got a very simplistic aesthetic, but it's really, really nice. It says No Whey Out right here in the front, Apollon Nutrition up top. You got the graphic over here, which looks very, very appetizing. Premium and fully transparent protein. And yes, once again, this is a protein concentrate here, but you're getting the full yield of 25 grams. We're going to talk about it in a moment. But looking over here very quickly, just at the quick facts, you have 150 calories per scoop, 25 grams of total protein, that is after the yield, and 5.25 grams of BCAAs. So, like I said, we are going to do a taste test for both of these proteins here. I have tasted both. I'm actually like halfway done with this one here, and I only got it in a couple of days ago. So that should tell you everything you need to know about this product here. But once again, this is the white chocolate almond coconut. And the other one that I got here, because this one was so intriguing to me, this is butter cookie with crushed biscuit pieces. Yeah, guys, look at that over here. A crushed biscuit type of protein. I've never seen anything like that on the market. Maybe there's another company that has it. I personally haven't seen it, but I am super, super excited about this one here. It's got the same macros as far as I can tell. And we're going to break down the label, and then we're going to try it right here, and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about No Whey Out. So looking at the supplement facts here, serving size is 1 scoop, which comes in at 38 grams. I believe the other flavor comes in at 37, so a very minuscule difference. The weigh-in is exactly 38 grams, so Apollon Nutrition is always good with their scoop sizes. No surprise there. You're getting 26 servings per container here, and you're also getting 26 on the other flavors. So I think it is universal across all the flavors. They do have 2 other flavors, which I have not tried yet, but I will be picking those up at some point and dropping a review. So we start off with 150 calories per the scoop, which is pretty solid. Total fat, 4 grams. Saturated fat, 1 gram. 0 grams of trans fat. Then you got 65 milligrams of cholesterol, 4 grams of carbs, 1 gram of total sugar, and 25 grams of protein. You got some calcium, sodium, and potassium in here. And then it tells you whey protein concentrate coming in at 31.25 grams. And that yields 25 grams of protein. So they're fully transparent here, telling you exactly the full amount of the concentrate, the actual yield you're going to get after the concentrate. So you guys are actually informed and you know what you're getting yourselves into, because a lot of these proteins in this day and age, and there's a lot of big brands included in this scandal as well, they actually tested out the protein yield in their concentrates and it came in way, way underdosed. Not going to mention any names. Google's out there. You guys could do your research, but a lot of really big companies that I used to use their products back in the day when I was starting out. So it was kind of a shock to me, but you guys know that Apollon Nutrition is very transparent. And here in the back, it is going to say fully transparent protein, whey protein concentrate. And in parentheses, it says WPC 80, 31.25 grams, yielding 25 grams protein per serving. And just to read over here what it says on the back, No Whey Out offers superior quality protein at an affordable price, helping you lose fat, train harder, recover faster, and get better results. We use only WPC 80, a very high percentage, standardized at 80%, whey protein, which means maximum benefits and no GI distress, as is the case with substandard protein supplements. So once again, Apollon Nutrition giving you all the facts, let's talk about these flavors. Before Stim breaks down my experience running the all-new No Whey Out proteins over the past week, don't forget to like this video, comment below, share the channel with a fellow Stim junkie or a protein enthusiast, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Alright guys, so we are going to do the live taste test right now. Full disclosure, I've already tasted both of these proteins, but I am going to taste it here again. I did premix both of these shakes, which is why I'm not doing it here on the video, because I'm going to be trying two of them and giving you my feedback on both flavors. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to start with the white chocolate almond coconut because that is the first flavor that I tried personally. I was so excited to try this one just based off of the description and the fact that I've never seen anything like it that I had to give it a shot. So here it is. I mixed it in with unsweetened almond milk, which is what I usually do because it brings out the richness. We're going to go ahead and try this out right now, and I'll tell you what I think. Right off the bat, the texture you're getting is extremely rich and creamy. And I even said this the very first time I tried it, and so did my girlfriend. This tastes like a milkshake. Straight up, this is probably the richest, most delicious tasting protein I ever had, especially in the form of concentrate, because you guys know how much I love the Formula X and the Isoblast. But this one just has such a rich, deep, pungent flavor, and it hits every single taste bud into overdrive. This is freaking ridiculous. You're going to get that rich white chocolate flavor, very creamy, very smooth, no lumps, no clumps. There's no issues whatsoever breaking this up in a shaker. You just shake it a little bit and the thing comes out super creamy. It's rich, it's thick, it's super filling, which makes sense because it's 150 calories per scoop. Isolates are usually at about 110, 120. So this one's on a whole other level. There are no inclusions in this flavor particularly. We're going to talk about that in a moment because the other flavor does have some inclusions, which Apollon doesn't usually do that much of, but you're going to get a little bit of the almond over here on the back end, a little hint of coconut, not too overpowering. It is very, very balanced. It just comes in as one entity. So it's not like there's too much almond or too much coconut or too much white chocolate. It blends perfectly, and I'm sure they've gone through a lot of trials to get this flavor just right. And they definitely did a great job. This thing is freaking delicious. It tastes like a milkshake, and I'm going to be buying this again in the future. Cheers, guys. All right, guys, and up next, we are going to try the butter cookie with biscuit inclusions. And I was super excited about this one because I've never had a flavor like this before, and it's pretty rare for Apollon Nutrition to do inclusions in general. If I'm being honest, I'm not super crazy about inclusions. It's more of a gimmick to me than anything else. It's something I like doing once in a while, maybe once or twice a week to kind of break the routine a little bit. But knowing Apollon Nutrition, they're going to do it right. So let's go ahead and try this flavor. This is ridiculous. This is freaking ridiculous. I don't even know how to describe this in words because there's so much going on in here and it's just overwhelming me on every single level in a good way. There is a bit of a saltiness that comes on here and there's a little hint of something going on here. It almost tastes like butter or butter pecan. It's very subtle, but it's also rich at the same time, which I know that doesn't sound like it makes sense, but it's just an extremely unique flavor. There is that cookie flavor in there, almost like crunched up biscuits. It's got a little buttery back end, a little bit of saltiness, nothing too crazy. It's sweet, obviously, and it just hits all the taste buds. You're getting the savory in here, you're getting the sweet, you're getting the rich and creamy, but despite the fact that this is a very rich flavor, it also manages to be very delicate at the same time. I don't know which ones of these I like more. They are both really good, but this one does have a bit of inclusions in here. They're not massive pieces of biscuit. Don't expect crazy inclusions, but they're there and they taste really nice. This thing is ridiculous. And yeah, some of the inclusions will fall a little bit to the bottom. So if you guys are drinking this straight from a shaker and you guys want to make sure to get an even sip each and every time, just give it a little bit of a shake and everything's going to mix in really well. These aren't big chunks of biscuit. There are little crunchies, if that makes sense, but it does add a nice little crunch. It kind of changes things up a little bit. It's fun. It's different, especially for Apollon Nutrition. Whether this flavor would have inclusions or not doesn't really matter to me, but I think in this case, the inclusions do work in its favor. It's a unique product. And again, despite the fact that this is a very rich flavor, it's very bold, it's also delicate and light on the stomach. So for the past week running these proteins here, there has been zero issues with digestion or anything like that. No bloating, no heavy feeling on the stomach. They are delicate, they are light, but they are super rich at the same time. So crazy balance on these products. And again, I'm sure that they've been working on this for a very long time behind the scenes just to perfect these flavors. But man, these are freaking incredible. If I had to pick one that I like over the other, it is very difficult, but I'm going to have to go with the white chocolate almond coconut. It is just such a rich flavor, and it does taste like a milkshake. As a matter of fact, I actually made this in the Ninja Creamy, and I made ice cream out of it, and it was delicious. If you guys do happen to have a Ninja Creamy, this is a great option. Absolutely delicious, mixes easily, and it is refreshing at the same time, and you're getting in all your protein goals for the day. Cheers, Apollon Nutrition, for yet another quality release. So if No Whey Out sounds like a protein concentrate that you're interested in and you're contemplating picking this one up, right now is actually the perfect time to scoop both of these up, as well as anything else from ApollonNutrition.com, because they have the massive Labor Day sale going at this very moment, and you guys can use discount code ACE15 on ApollonNutrition.com, which normally would save you 15% off your order, but they are bumping that up to a very generous 25% off of your entire order. And that applies to everything. You guys want to pick up your Hooligan, you guys want to pick up the All New Fiber, which I have been running, really good product, or you guys just want to pick up some of their fat burners, anything that Apollon Nutrition offers, head over to ApollonNutrition.com now. Discount code ACE15 will save you 25% off your entire order. And this deal does expire at midnight on Monday, so definitely take advantage and go and shop your favorite Apollon Nutrition products. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this brief but detailed review. Once again, Apollon Nutrition knocks it out of the park. When it comes to proteins, they are second to none. And I know Robic has been ragging on protein concentrates in the past, but of course, he has to do it himself to get it right. So kudos once again to my good friend Robic and the entire team over at Apollon Nutrition for releasing yet another quality product. If you guys enjoyed this review and found it beneficial, don't forget to like the video. It greatly helps the algorithm. Comment below and let me know if you guys are interested in picking up the all new No Whey Out. Did you guys ever dabble with Apollon Nutrition's other proteins, Formula X, Isoblast? I want to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Like I mentioned earlier, they do have two other flavors. They have a vanilla flavor and a Swiss chocolate, which I will be picking up in the future and reviewing for you guys as well. Once again, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the little bell to get all of Stim Ace's latest updates. Follow me on Instagram at Stim Ace, and I will see you all next time for the next Stim pre-workout review. Take care, everybody, and have an incredible Labor Day weekend. Stim Ace, signing off.